Hi and welcome to Pissy Plays Guernsey FC. And just before the main episode, I've done a little look at what's happening in real life versus what was happening at the game at the crossover point between reality and the game, which was about the 20th of February. So just coming up is a look through the top sort of 6 tiers, a quick look at the Bostik levels, and also the Eastern County South, which has hashtag in it, just for your perusal. Obviously don't forget to use your pause button to have a good old look, because there's some real good parallels between what's happening in real life and what's happening in the game. So it'd be really interesting to have a look at. So I'll leave you with that now. So if we look at the league tables, we've got Liverpool, Man City and Arsenal at the top there, and in real life it's Man City, Liverpool and Tottenham, so it's very, very close. On the Sky Bet Championship, it's Norwich and Leeds in real life. We've got Aston Villa and Blackburn. Leeds are up there. Norwich is only mid-table on Chapman this year at the moment. In League One, Luton, Barnsley and Portsmouth are at the top in real life. We've got Barnsley, Burton and Charlton on the game. Interesting. And then in League Two, Lincoln, Mansfield and Bury. But Lincoln are now 6th in the game, so it's not too far off. Mansfield are also up there. In the Vanarama National, Salford, Boreham Wood and Ebbsfleet, but Leighton Orient, Solihull Moors and Wrexham in real life. Still quite close though. On the Vanarama North, we've got York at the top in the game. York 15th in real life, so it's a bit further off. And in the Vanarama South, Torquay are top in both real life and in the game. East Thurrock on the way down by the looks of it, being near the bottom in both. In the Bostik Premier, you've got Dorking, Haringey and Bognor Regis in real life. Mertsham are up there in both. Looking good. And in the Bostik South Central, Hayes and Yedding, Marlow and Bracknell are near the top in real life. Cheshunt, Marlow and FC Romania are in the game. In the Bostik North, Bowes and Pitsea, Malden and Tiptree and Aveley are top in real life, and you've got Malden and Tiptree at top in the game as well. Aveley in 4th, so quite close again. And then in our league, we're 5th in real life. Guernsey are 16th at the moment. So yeah, Cray Wanderers are also mid-table in real life, but not in the game. Other way around. And then just to look at the Eastern Counties League, hashtag are 2nd in the game, but top in real life. So it was an interesting one to look at. Hoping you enjoyed that little look at the reality versus the game. I think it shows how powerful Football Manager can be as a prediction tool. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will now take you to the main part of the episode with Faversham and Mertsham. Hi and welcome to another episode of Guernsey FC with me, Pissy Plays. As you see on the screen, we are here for 2 games today. I'm going to try and keep it relatively concise, because otherwise we're going to be here for an hour. But we have Faversham Town in the league at home, and then we have Mertsham, which I now can pronounce, away in the Alan Turvey Semi-Final, which will be a superb game. Mertsham are now top of the Bostik Premier. We've already beaten Dorking and Haringey Borough from the same division, so it should be a really good game. Though you also see on the screen, we have a youth candidates game. And interestingly, this could be a golden generation. And I present you with Nathan Rose, currently the best attacking midfielder on the left in the club. So I'll go to the coach report. He's already a 2.5 star from Steve Sharman, our assistant manager. You look at Colin, he's given him a 3-star. So 15-year-old is already our best left-sided attacking midfielder in the club, to the point that I've already put him in the squad. He's going to be playing for the under-18s today versus these youth candidates. So it should be quite interesting. When we look at the rest of them, not bad. If you look at 5-star potential guys, we've got a couple, Will Dunmore and Ben Jones, and they're both midfielders. And in fact, Will looks like he could be a relatively useful striker. So 9 finishing, 8 techers, good physicals for somebody of his age, and a bit of flair and a little bit of work rate. He looks like he could be useful. And if we look at Ben, again, good. If we're playing these 3 central midfielders, it'd be good to get some coming through. Just overall useful, really, with 15 natural fitness, which will be brilliant. Just looking at it, not too bad. all of them really with current ability. We'll see after the youth candidates game though, because sometimes that can show up some issues with the scouting side of it. But yeah, all in all, maybe not golden generation, I don't know, but I think Nathan Rose will be playing pretty soon. So we had a few games off camera, 5 in fact, and we'll start going through them now. So as you see on the screen, the first game back after the win against Dorking was a relatively comprehensive 3-1 defeat against Herne Bay. Now Herne Bay themselves are doing very well, they're 4th currently in the league, and they've got good form. They drew the last game, let's just have a quick look. So yeah, they beat us 3-1, and then they went and beat Faversham 3-0, Whiteleaf 1-0, who have dropped off a little bit, Thamesmead 2-0, and then drew with Ashford. So yeah, they were good. When we look at the stats for the game, I mean, yeah, we had the shots and we had the possession, but they were very clinical. And if we quickly go back and look at the Joe Charles penalty, was the only goal we got. So yeah, sometimes these happen. Frank Rosenwald didn't have a brilliant game, hit the post as well when we were 1-0 down, so that could have been a bit of a game changer. Yeah, this followed up with an absolute thumping 5-2 win against Ashford United. I don't know where this one came from really. If you look at the stats, we only had 7 shots and scored 5 of them. We only had 49% possession as well, but they weren't brilliant to be fair. They had 7 shots on target, and we dealt with them. I mean, Callum did well. I mean, they scored 2 near the end, but by that point we've already 3-0 up, went 3-1, went 4-1. Went 4-0 up, went 4-1, went 5-1, then went 5-2. So yeah, but Charlie Higgins, Kieran, Joe got a couple, and Frank all scored as well, which is brilliant to see more people on the score sheet than just Joe on his own. Next up was a crazy 3-0 loss actually. Thamesmead, bottom of the table, had come into a little run of form and weren't losing so much, but yeah, goal wise, I think this shows the problem. Is it going to come up? I'm just going to quickly turn this onto 3D so we can faffing around, sorry. And if we go to director and watch this, so Robertson on the edge, Charlie gets rid of it, bangs it forward, comes straight back at us to Cummins to steal. Edwards to Woolley, who absolutely smashes it, and that was after 3 minutes. Then Chris Pikett scored. This is Cummins' free kick, left-footed volley, got away from the defender, so we were 2-0 down in 20 minutes and just couldn't come back from it. Remember, this is a team that's bottom of the table. We had 15 shots, we had 54% possession. Yeah, just nothing was going to go away. We could have played for 5, 6, 7 games worth and still not beaten them. So yeah, 3-0. And then a 2-2 draw against VCD. Now we hadn't drawn since October. You see Joe got a couple. We were 2-0 up and lost a 2-0 lead in the last 17 minutes, which was very, very disappointing. Again, if we look at the stats, 17 shots versus their 12. We had 55% possession. Yet we somehow let a 2-0 lead slip. So after that I had a meeting with the guys, which went well, and we ended up drawing the last game of the 5-0 against Hastings, who are just below us in the league, so that wasn't a bad result really. If we look at the they were pretty much all over us, and defensively we did do well. I mean, Jamie Dodd getting 8 and Callum getting 7.1 does show you that defensively that was a very good point. So I mean, that takes us currently to 5th. We're 4 points above Hastings. Everybody's played the same number of games. If you look at Thamesmead here, beat us 3-0. That's 3 of their 13 points from us there. So the run in the last 12 games are going to be very, very important. I mean, if Hastings start dropping points and Phoenix, we should be safe for the top 5 and at least have a tricky journey through playoffs. But all in all, our recent form, unfortunately, is not brilliant. That said, we're going into a game today against Faversham. If you look at wage bill, they're nothing compared to us, but then no teams are anything compared to us wage bill wise. We have the highest in the league, so that doesn't mean everything. And yeah, their last 5 games, they've not done too badly if we look at their schedule. Unless they have. God, do your research, Pierce. Right, yeah, so only got 2 points. So, going into this, but they did lose 4-3 to Hayward, who are top, so that wasn't a bad result. Going into this, we are favourites. So, yeah, let's get to the game. Right, so these are the team members for the game versus Faversham, and as you can see, it's all pretty set and standard. We've got Harry on the left, Jamie in the middle with Frank, Charlie Fripp on the right. Then we've got Charlton, who, yeah, we don't play well when he's not playing, and he's been suffering a little bit recently with a few knocks and just being knackered. Charlton in the attacking role, Arthur Warren in the middle, and Charlie Higgins on the right. Kieran Mann on the right side attacking midfield, and then Frank at the back, and Joseph playing as a defensive pressing forward, which I think I will actually change to support, because I think he's just getting too far away from Frank and they're not interlinking very well. So that's how I'm going to play this game. Nothing else much changing, there's not much of a muchness. If we go to the dressing room, it's been a little bit weird recently. I mean, yeah, what do you say to them? They're not having a brilliant time of it. It's a difficult one. I'm just going to do something that I know is not going to damage anything, and then you can always just go to the passionately. I think there's a lot more to come from you guys. Just going to go at the opponents as the opposition instructions. I'm going to always press, but I'm going to then hit the defensive midfielder really hard. We always seem to play quite well against this formation. Finish that team talk off and kick off, and let's see if we can do a job against Faversham Town. I really do hope we will. I'm just going to quickly turn this back to 2D, because that's what we do. Oh yeah, initial highlight, Higgins back to Warren to go Vane, and there it goes, obviously, because it always does. And they have the highlight, Warren out to Frank. Are you going to go with it? Good ball out to Joe. Takes it out wide. You're going to... Oh, brilliant. Come on, Frank, put it in. Great goal. Great counter-attacking goal. Frank actually gets the ball right near the start, gets it out to Joe, who actually does do really well. And it's raining, and it's always raining at Foots Lane, always raining. Ball over. Frank just takes a touch and taps it in. Whenever he scores early, he's usually a bit of a powerhouse, is Frank, so that's superb. And I think that was the patting the head, rubbing the belly. Yep. Right, so coming up to 10 minutes. Yeah, we'll take that. We're still 5th. Yeah, we seem to be slightly apart from everybody else in the middle of the 4th and the 6th place there. It does seem to be a bit of a gap, but I'll take that. First season, getting into the playoffs, that's what they wanted. If we can go into a semi-final against Mertsham in good spirits, that'd be amazing. Nothing happening at all. We've only had 48% possession as well. But hey, I'm cool with that. That's that one shot on target. So, but they've got the ball. Pearson to Miller. Gudja. That's Gudja, isn't it? And Callum gets across, scrambles across and saves it well. They're actually not doing anything, are they? It's a little bit... I've taken quite a few of the instructions off to try and simplify things, but we might have to start thinking about putting them back. So there we go, Pearson to Fazenmaid. Gudja's got the ball. Oh, it's a great save from Callum. Yeah, they deserve to be at least 1-1 in this game. Miller, and flicked out by Arthur Warren, and Charlie keeps it in. Is that the end of the first half? I'm going to keep us in suspense. And that's that. First half done. 1-0, 2 shots. Yeah, I think we can do better. I'll join you for the second half. Right, join me for the second half, and Faversham just kicked off. I've fiddled a little bit. I've brought a few instructions back in, but nothing amazing. And just be nice to keep it tight here and grind the game out. get it done. They've got the ball and they're out wide to West, into Richards, into Fazamade, West again, and Harry nips in, gets it. Now Frank's got the ball. Is he going to try and do him? He has got 12 dribbling, so good ball over to Kieran. Are you going to finish? Oh, absolute banger from Kieran. You don't save those. Exactly right, Mr. Commentator. So yeah, Frank does well. Just keeps coming in. Then lovely ball across to Kieran, who absolutely bangs it in the top left. Great goal. Really, really good goal. Somehow we're 2-0 up in this game. I did actually switch it on to use the right hand side more. So yeah, I'm gonna take the plaudits for that as the manager. Joey's on 10 yellows before March. I think it's before the start of March, and you get one game, but I don't know if we're right at the start of March or not. We might be, and he might have just got away with it. So 60 minutes gone. Arthur's looking a bit tired, so I'll do the normal, I think, and bring on Tom for Arthur and confirm that, just so we're keeping it relatively fresh in the middle, so certainly from a sort of defensive standpoint. Yeah, so Tom on. They're looking more cautious. I don't get that. Why would you do that? Yeah, it's just really dragging through the game a little bit. Nothing much happening. We have had a few more shots. We're bringing that back towards parity, but hey, don't care. 2-0, 2-0. Which way you cut it, it's still 2-0. Still 3 points. Keeps us 6 at the moment away from Hastings as well, so 2 games out of 11. But Pearson's to Richards to West. Is he going to hit it? Oh, into Fairweather Johnson. Great save from Callum again. He is 5-star. He really is 5-star. Charlie Fripp gets rid. So Pearson to Bourne. Back to Dorling. Into Jones. To Dorling again. Back out to Bourne, is it? Pearson even, sorry. Pearson, oh, it's a good ball for it, Goodyear. And great save again from Callan. Great save again. Yeah, I might have to wait till this is gone. And it's back post. Oh, they are really, really coming. Concentrate, boys. Pearson into Dodd and out to Fripp, but not dealt with particularly well. Oh, God, he's just bouncing around in there. Back to Bourne. To Richards. Bourne. He's going to flick it out to West. Back to Bourne. And 2 people on him. Oh my God. Can't believe that wasn't given a bit earlier. Right, so 78 minutes gone. I am going to bring Tom back into defensive midfield, and I'm going to change Charlie back to automatic, I think, and Charlton and Charlie both on automatic. And who have we got that we could use now? So who's shouted? Charlie, and yeah, I'm going to take Charlton off and bring Seb Skillen on. He has been very much a bit player this season, so if you look at the reports, he's 6th best midfielder at 2.5 star. Yeah, when you've got these 4, you're not really going to get much of a look in, unfortunately, even though he's still a relatively good player. He's on £100 a week as well, so he'll be gone as soon as I can get rid of him. But at the moment, yeah, let's give him a little run out. I've been finding this 5th midfielder, sorry. The 4th midfielder's Tom, really, has been the one that's been causing a little bit of trouble in games, but 78 minutes gone, I'm hoping it doesn't cause too much trouble. So they're looking for overlaps, but with also they're changing their approach and playing with more caution, which of course makes sense, doesn't it? I'm going to pause it there and use our 3rd. I'm going to bring Carl Smith on for Joe. I'm going to change. Frank likes playing pressing midfielder support, which is nice because I can play him and Carl together and they keep out of each other's way, which is superb. So let's play and hopefully eat the time up. So they've got a free kick. Miller. Oh, it's an almost identical free kick to the one that was scored against us by Thamesmead. Goodja. Oh, God, how are we keeping this ball out? That's amazing defending. There's no way we should be clean sheeting this. No way. You can see why all of our defenders and goalkeeper are 7 or above. Says a massive amount about how we played today. That is brilliant though. If you can have a team that really grind out results at this level, then that's amazing. So Kieran and to Charlie, to Seb Skillen, to Kieran, back to Tom, back to Kieran. Nice little interplay. Over to Seb, put it out wide, good ball to Harry. No. What the hell was that? Okay, Goodger's going to score. Oh, it's a great save from Callum to keep his clean sheet intact. And that was a bit rubbish, but they've got the ball back. Pearson to Goodger, another corner. Let's just get this game over and done with. Miller into Dodd, who clears to Higgins, and it's all over. 2-0, great win. 20 shots they had. So they've been FM'd a little bit, I think. Yeah, we'll take it. We'll take that any day of the week. So let's go to the dressing room. I'm going to passionately say, well done, lads. End the talk. Continue. Right. I'll be back in a sec with what has happened from the youth candidates game and just have a look, see who we're going to keep. So as you can see on the screen there, we have got Nathan Rose and Will Dunmore and Ben Jones that we talked about last time. Going to leave them in the under 18s for now, just to sort of bed in a little bit. Don't think it'd be right to bring Nathan in straight away, but yeah, it does look like it could be a bit of a monster. So yeah, he played for the under 18s against the youth candidates as well, because I wanted to sort of change things up a bit. He didn't play particularly well, bless him, but I don't think he was playing. I think he's playing on the right side as opposed to left, because we're only playing the right side at the moment. So even so, that's not bad. Yeah, Will Dunmore had a 6.9 and Ben Jones had a 7.4. So yeah, good start from them. Yeah, it's interesting. He had this one come up saying Jones is now homegrown. Ben Jones now qualified as homegrown and scored after being in Guernsey for over 3 years. He is 15 and he was one of the youth candidates. So is that a bug? Don't know. Don't care. That might become quite useful in time. But yeah, just thought I'd share that one with you. It looked a bit weird. So yeah, we're the day before the semi-final against Mertsham, and as you can see, the winners will be playing Whiteleaf. They beat Bowes and Pitsea 3-1. Bowes and Pitsea, I believe, in 7th in the Bostik North. Yeah, I mean we beat Hayward Swifts earlier on in 10th, but we also got absolutely tonked by Haverley, but very early on in the season in the FA Cup. That's quite interesting. Yeah, it could be a good game if we end up getting through to play Whiteleaf, but Mertsham are a really, really good team. So yeah, just before the game, having a look at the tactics, unfortunately Joe Charles' 10th yellow has given him a 2-game ban. So we are without our striker, who has scored 33 goals this season, which is a bit of a pain. So what I'm going to do is Frank is going to actually become the pressing forward on support. Actually, I'm going to have him on defend for this one because, yeah, they're going to be pretty useful. Then it's a toss-up, really. Who the hell do we bring in who's been able to score anything? Craig scored, Kyle scored, so I'm actually going to have Kyle in as the poacher and see if we can do anything that way. It's going to be an amazingly tough game. Yeah, it's just tough, really. What more can I say? I think I'm going to leave the team as is after the 2-0. Yeah, it was a good result, even though we got absolutely battered throughout the game. And yeah, I think this is the team I'm going to go with. So hardly any change, really. Just really Carl Smith for Joe. Let's see if we can do one against a team one level above yet again, because we've done it quite a few times this season. You can see they're playing 4-4-2. We tend to struggle a little bit against that. There just seems to be a balanced team where we do well against these 4-1-3-2s, where we can really get at them. Dressing room, just assertively say you deserve to be in the final, and that's nothing. Cool, whatever. Passionately, a lot more will come from you. Let's yeah, fingers crossed. Let's go for it. nothing to lose. Oh, nice big wide pitch. Hopefully we can use that. But yeah, Kyle, it's going to be difficult with only one forward has actually been playing games. But yeah, Charlie Higgins has got the ball. To Charlton Govain, nice space in the middle there. Nobody on him at all. That's quite strange. Frankie, get a ball over to Charlton. To Charlie Higgins. To Kyle. Great goal, 1-0. Wow, 3 minutes gone. Yeah, that was quite simple, wasn't it? Big wide open spaces, nobody really pressing on them at all. So Charlton Govain, just nobody on Charlie Higgins, nobody on Kyle. They maybe not taking us seriously, I don't know, but it's a great left-footed finish. 1-0, 3 minutes gone. Wowza. Yeah, it's not a game that's worth sitting on either, you just go for it. Nzuzi taking it into the middle to Fern, back to Cook, over to Bennett. Is he going to pop the ball over? Yeah, and Jamie Dodd, absolute rock at the back at the moment. But Fern's got it back to Price. Is he going to shoot? Akpabire, out for a corner. 7.5 minutes gone. Mertsham on the attack. Looks like a left foot. Edwards claimed by Callum. Superb. Yeah, that's quite a positive start. 52% possession, back to 50 now. But definitely not overrunning it. If we'd have gone cautious or defensive, we'd have just inviting them on at us. Yeah, just can't be doing with that. It didn't work earlier on in the season, has never worked. But Charlton's just been dispossessed by Black, Akpabire to Price. And they're breaking well. That was a poor pass. So Bennett, is he going to be able to switch it back? Back to Cook. Back out to Nzuzi. To Bennett. Fern. Little intricate play here. Is he going to be able to use it across? So Nzuzi's out wide. Oh, it's great stop. Saravia. I think that was stopped by Charlie Fripp. Another corner. Edwards. Out from Harry Tobin. To Price. And been in and nipped it. Charlie Fripp onto Charlton Govain. Taking it out wide. Harry Tobin and yeah, rubbish. But yeah, Harry onto Frank Rosenwald. Pop it across. Come on, Charlie Govain. Great ball out to Charlie Fripp. And nothing. Yeah, bless him. He's not a wing back really, unfortunately. It just doesn't work for him. But a ball over to Bennett, into Akpabire, into Price, over. Yeah, they're getting a little bit more of the play now. So I'm just going to quickly go to the tactics. I tried this last game, changed it. We have an underlap left because we've got Harry Tobin. Overlap left, sorry. We've got Harry Tobin sort of thundering down the left there. And we'll focus play down the right. Kieran actually got into the game a lot in the second half and I tried that. So we're gonna go with that for now. Confirm those changes and see what happens. Nobody's standing out on their side, just playing particularly well. We've got a few players that are doing okay. Carl on 8.1 after his goal. But Girling out to Fern, to Black. We're pressing them nicely. We're going to have to go over the top. Boom. Jamie Dodd, but that's gone straight to Bennett. To Price. He's taking it all the way straight in Callum's arms. Brilliant. Yeah, so they've had more shots. It looked like just almost the start of a game. And Charlie Fripp's injured. Bugger. Our right back, and we ain't got a right-sided player really who can go in there. What does one do in this situation? Well, Steve I think this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring Steve Aldridge on. He's going to go Frank's going to go centre as a cover. And Frank's going to go... So we're going to play two stoppers and I'm going to put Harry up. So we're going to play three centre-backs. Just looking at... Yeah, Stevie, he is right-footed. preferred, but it's not. Yeah, no, we're good with that. We're good with that. So this is how, as a properly backward asymmetric that we're going to go with. Yeah, we've got some young upcoming right fullbacks that might be able to get game time. What was it down as? Potential lower leg, as long as it's not a break. So yeah, semi-final, 1-0, half time. Right back injured, not brilliant. Yeah, come back and I'll join you for the second half. Yeah, welcome back for the second half, and yeah, Mertsham had the kick-off. Dixon to Cook, out to Nzuzi. Bennett, out to Nzuzi again. Let's get rid of Arthur and nicks the ball off him. Good job, good job. So, yeah, 1/2 away from a final. Harry to Arthur. Great ball across to Kieran, whose touch let him down, but the ball's out to Steve Aldridge. I was going to say great ball over, but it wasn't. But Kieran's got it anyway. Out to Charlie, into Frank. Oh, it's just wide. That was on his right foot as well, so yeah, it wasn't a bad shot at all. But they have the ball. Edwards to Price, to Saravia. Fern's going to let go of nothing. Yeah, just wide. Well, say just wide. It belongs to what we're talking about. That's Sariva. Sorry, not Saravia. I'm seeing too many vowels there. Girling, ball out to Black. Back to Girling, who bangs it long. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I can't say anything. Oh, ball out to Bennett. Oh, 1-1. Nobody on the back post there. That's a shame. I'm just going to tell him to just encourage him. That's a real shame. So Edwards gets the ball. Good cross. Nobody on the back post, and he's just past Callum. Just past. Shame. Yeah, this tends to mean they're going to really come at us now as well, but yeah, we've given a good account of ourselves so far. 56 gone, so we're looking at possibly extra time job here, and we've got some tiredness, but so have they. They've got 71% already in their left back. We're pushing down the right still, hopefully. Oh, crossover from Charlton. Back post, back in. Oh, it was everybody in the line there. Kieran back to Charlie Higgins. Use it out wide. No. Nothing. That was a shame. There was a good chance there. But we're going to leave it to 70. And Zuzi to Black. That's been headed out, but Zuzi got it again. It's got to go back surely. Yeah, back to Cook. To Fern. Back to Black. Bennett. Akpabire and nicked, but gone back to Fern. Oh, Sariva. Great save from Callum Stanton. Yeah, shouldn't be playing at this level. We should be playing at least Vanarama, I reckon. Edwards ball across and penalty. No, free kick, sorry. God. I thought that was going the other way then. I'm going to pause that there. We are going to get somebody on. Now, who to come on though? That is the thing. I mean, Arthur's been playing really well. Charlton's just... Do I just leave it at the moment? Frank's not had a good game, has he? But he is a really good penalty taker. No, I'm going to leave it as is at the moment. Leave it as is. We might need these fresh legs for later on. They've just been frustrated by their manager as well. Yeah, they're shattered. They've got some 64 and a 65 there, so not that I think that makes a vast amount of difference, but they've just made their first sub. Sheriff on for Akpabire. I think I'm going to make a sub. Yeah, Frank's still not showing it, is he? I'm going to bring Craig on. And he likes playing as a poacher as well, doesn't he? What can Kyle do? I'm going to have him playing as the support. That's not. I'm gonna pull that back. I still think Frank. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna swap their sides over. Have him press and defend, poacher, and might actually have him go press and support. And let's play. I just don't want to upset the balance at the moment. It's going to be one goal. It's going to be one goal that does this. Okay, Arthur is looking shattered, I'll give you that. Tom's going to come on for him. So we've got a nice fresh pair of legs for possibly 30 minutes here. Confirm that and go. So we've got a fresh centre mid. So they've made all 3 of their subs, we've made 2. Might be that we yeah, I think this is just going to go to extras unless something crazy happens in the last extra time. Okay, I'm going to have a quick look and then I'll join you for the first half of extra time. Alright, so just started extra time. I've just brought on Craig Young for Carl Smith, poacher for poacher. So just see if just a fresh pair of legs up the front there. So we've made 3, they've made 3. Yeah, penalties are penalties, isn't they? Really, anything can happen in them. So we've won 1 penalty shootout this season against Ramsgate, I think it was. So we know we can do it. We're just missing one of our best penalty takers in Joe Charles. So God, this has been absolutely nothing so far. Is it that both teams are so shattered that they're just not doing anything? Completely uneventful first half of extra time. Let's go for second half of extra time. Sheriff back to Cook, to Fern, to Dickinson, out to Macaulay. It's just going to be one thing now, one little bit of play. Black to Price, back to Fern, Sharp to Macaulay, to Sharp. Oh, it's a swinging ball out to Sariva. Offside. Cool, we'll take that. And straight away, Callum to Frank. Massive ball over the top. Sharp and Govan's got it. Ball over? No. Not on the same wavelength, unfortunately. Macaulay to Sheriff. To Black. Oh, it's a ball for it, Sariva. And Sheriff. Is that not offside? No. 2-1 Mertsham, that was a shame. Might just have to go attacking now. Sariva just left at the back post. Yeah, completely open. Completely open. That's a real shame. Real shame. Right, attacking. Pause, let's see if there's anything we can do. Let's absolutely shout ourselves. We've got a league game in 3 days as well, so that's brilliant, isn't it? Hive, so. Yeah, this is going to be tough. Let's go really wide. Let's whip crosses and run at the defence as well with the legs that we haven't got anymore. Yeah, I'm going to have to do that, I think. Oh, that's a real shame that. Oh, nothing's going to happen now, is it? Oh, we have got the ball. Tom to Charlton. Ball over to Kieran. Has he got there? Great ball in. Oh, it's tipped over. That was brilliant football. Come on, just get it in there. Tom Delamere. Nobody at the back post. Frank. It's not going to be. 1 minute. No. 30 seconds left. Come on, boys. One chance. Stevie Aldridge to Frankie Tobin. Back to Steve. Slam it forward. Come on, Charlie. To nobody. But is he going to... No. Girling and out. And it looks like that's that. Oh, that's a real shame, that. Real shame. Lost 2-1. Can't be hard on them for that. I'm just wondering if I do say putting out... No, assertively. I Can't fault your effort. Yeah, that's a good one. Well, that's a real shame. That would have been lovely to get into a final, but hey ho, wasn't to be. So yeah, let's just have a quick look at the schedule. So we've only got a few possibles to come back to now, I reckon. I think I'm going to leave this rest of this month, unless something mad happens. I think I'm going to come back for the Three Bridges game in the middle there. That will give us 4 games off camera. Everything going to plan, we should get at least sort of 7-8 points out of those 4 games. Though that Whiteleaf away is going to be tough and Hive's going to be tough because that's only on Saturday. But we're now to every Saturday a game, so at least we've got room to get players rested during the week and that. So hopefully Charlie, let's go and have a quick look, just see if disappointing claps. Leave it out. That wasn't a claps at all. They just played a little bit better than us. And right, fingers crossed. So Charlie Fripp is out for the rest of the season. Let's have a quick chat with him. Don't worry about your injury. No, I wanna. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, he will be playing. He's a good player. He will come back. And Carl did well. I'm just going to quickly praise him. Yeah, whatever. Right, so I will see you next for Three Bridges. If you liked what you've seen today, then please leave a thumb on the video. You can subscribe, and you'll get games every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Thank you very much for watching, and see you again.